Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today, we have Ms. Apurva, whose kid is studying in Hyderabad Public School in Begumpet. Let's talk to her and understand her perspective about the school. So, Apurva, can you tell us your overall opinion about the school?
Overall, I am very happy with HPS. It is a good blend of academics and extracurricular activities. It caters to a child's interests very well, and also it doesn't cater to just one sector of the society. So those were the factors I considered when I enrolled Myra in HPS. It's not an elitist. I mean, it's an elitist school, but it's not really a school where you only have a certain society, kids from a certain society present. It's kids from everywhere. There are boarders, there are, kids from high, mid, low level of society. So it's a good mix of the crowd. So generally, the peer is a good mix, and the extracurricular activities and equal importance to academic routine. Another reason is that it's an ICSE curriculum. I am personally a fan of ICSE curriculum as opposed to CBSE. So there are very few schools with ICSE these days, right? So HPS is definitely on the top when it comes to that.
Great. Apurva, did you shortlist any other schools before joining your kid there, or was HPS the only first option that you had?
If you think of a friendly banter, my husband's from HPS and I'm from Nasser. So it was a common occurrence at home to have a friendly banter. But I think subconsciously I knew HPS is the school I want to look at. If you were to ask me if there was any other school, yes, I did consider Future Kids because I got good reviews about Future Kids as well. But my first option was always HPS.
Got it. And can you tell us what's the fee structure of the school like, and also tell which class is your kid going to?
So my daughter, I have a 7-year-old. She is going to second standard. We pay somewhere around 170 per year, and that includes their academic routine plus food. The HPS doesn't have transport.
Got it. And Apurva, we all know getting an admission in HPS is not a cakewalk for everyone. So how did you guys manage to get an admission? What's the process that you followed?
It is actually not a cakewalk for anyone. First is they go by the lottery, which doesn't always work. So we tried the lottery, didn't work, and then we tried. There is no, so like I said, my husband's from HPS, so they don't have an alumni quota. They don't have any, like, even sibling quota. Now for my second daughter, I'll have to go through the same grind. But we had to go through higher ups, bureaucratic recommendations, and all of that. It literally gave us sleepless nights for 6 months. And the school starts in June, and I think our admission confirmation came sometime in mid or late May. So yes, it is difficult to get through.
Got it. And what's your take on the academic orientation of the school? You think it is on par with all the other international schools?
See, academically, ICSE curriculum, you cannot compare with an international school's curriculum. The way of teaching, the methodology, and the curriculum itself is very different. So that per se cannot be compared. If you were to ask me if it is difficult, I personally would say yes, it is more on an above average curriculum. But it's not difficult if you are in it from the beginning. You learn to cope with it. It is above average. Like my daughter has to learn spellings of exercise, conscious, and stuff like that. So it is above average. I would agree with that.
Got it. And Apurva, we all know HPS has top-notch infrastructure and has great legacy. But what do you think of the quality of teachers there? Have you interacted with any of them before?
They are good. I mean, the quality of teachers are also good. At least the teachers my child has had till now have been good. Very good English. They are strong with what they are teaching. Conceptually, they are strong. And they are all teachers who've been associated with the school for a while. Like, they have teachers who were there when my husband was learning as well. So they are seasoned teachers, gone through several batch of HPS students. They know how to handle kids, they know how to teach. I have had no complaints.
Got it. And speaking about the management, Apurva, how accessible are they? In case if you have any questions or concerns, are they easily reachable?
Yes, there are times fixed in the day where you can actually go sit across the VP and speak to her as well, right? So it depends on what your concern is, who you need to speak with, and they are very accessible. I have spoken to a few of them, and there has been no problem.
Got it. And you seem to be broadly happy with the school, but if you have to be a little critical and tell us the areas where the school can still get better at, what are those areas?
Yes, so every school has, I think, somewhere they lack. With HPS, I think they lack in communication. So, as a parent in first standard, now that my daughter's in second, I've learned a little bit. But in first standard, there was no clear communication about the after school activities that they have. They have a whole load of activities. They have skates, they have basketball, they have tennis, they have swimming, but there is no proper communication as to from what age onwards you can enroll a child in what activity, what are the timings, who to contact for those. So I think word of mouth, we found out that, my daughter could go for skates after school in first standard itself, but we missed the bus because we didn't know, we found out late. And in second standard, then we proactively had to go to school one afternoon, talk to the PT teachers, get a download of what all is available, process of enrolling, and finally then enroll her. So something on their website which tells them the criteria, the cutoffs, what is available from when, it would be really helpful because we're all looking for after school activities and HPS is very good.
Got it. And generally, all these after school activities, are they included in the fee structure that you have just mentioned, or do you have to pay anything separately for that?
Most of them are included in the fee structure. For example, skating and basketball is included in the fee structure, but tennis, they call coaches from outside. So there is a nominal fee for tennis. Now for my daughter, we pay, I think, 1,600 a month. So it is very nominal when compared to outside.
Got it. And before we wind up and conclude, on scale of 10 with 10 being the highest, I know you're pretty happy with the school, but still if you have to give a number to it, how likely are you to recommend this school to someone from your peers?
9, for sure.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Apurva. A lot of insights and opinions of yours will be of great help for other parents who are looking for good schools for their kids.